should have faked.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about head and hand.
Yeah.
Because I could have, if I did this before I thought of these two.
Yeah.
And that's why we clashed, because you tried to rush, speed each other to the attack. Where
Yeah.
if I thought these first and you went for that, I could have done that and still landed that. But
Exactly.
but I just I need to.
And I should have faked and done something with that as well. It's just,
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
think we're
happen.
thinking too much about the counter offense. And I'm going, like, what am I going to land after the counter kind of thing?
Yeah.
But not thinking enough about my head and feet and, like, the order of what I do. I'm thinking too much about my sword right now.
Yeah.
And sword's literally, like, the last thing I should do.
It's because I've changed what I was doing.
Yeah.
Because before it was all me ducking and diving and weaving.
Yeah.
And then I realised I wasn't putting enough. I should have been more upright and putting more.
You're doing more headshots, which is good.
More
like
headshots
your,
and all that.
Your head-hand stuff,
Yeah.
that's good
So
at the moment. Like,
I was doing too much hand shots, and
Yeah.
I thought I do need to, come through with a speed assist.
Yeah.
Do more stabs to the head.
Yeah, I think
So that's what I was trying to work on, which
Yeah.
is working.
That is,
But
yeah.
I haven't been able to add it into then the perfect umpagadas
Yeah.
and coming in and
That's
all
it.
that.
Trying to get more elastico, bugada, and disconnections.
Yeah.
Just set them up a bit more.
Yeah. But
But
that was what I was working on.
Your
which
forward
feels-
pressure and your high low attacks are working.
Yeah.
Like that
So
is,
that's-
and it is fixing, and it's not letting me think and set up traps and chain offense because of that pressure. But
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of counters just floating backwards.
Mm.
Like I'm almost starting each match at the beginning going cover up,
And he's coming
float
in.
back,
Yeah.
and it's just to let you come forward,
Yeah.
and it's just to see will you overreach on those first few moves. And just in case you just lash out fast, I'm still covered for
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning one.
just
And if you decide that you're gonna like drop your guard or something,
yeah.
I am here, guys.
Yeah,
I can just go
speed
bang
assist.
like that. But I'm also very much aware that I may have to do that and float away. But my whole plan at the beginning has pretty much been to like come up, observe, and
let
float
him-
back a whole
yeah.
step to see if you misjudge the range and charge forward too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's interesting.
It's going somewhere. I needed to do this to improve
Yeah.
because this was the area that I was just hand
Oh, the
hunting.
only way to improve is to just spar.
Yeah,
and
so
just,
I
like,
thought,
try to
okay,
implement it.
I've got to go up the top.
But because of the tattoos, like I'm going back again tomorrow to get more and stuff. Like
Yeah.
we're just gonna be sparring until about middle of August.
Yeah, but this is good. This
Yeah.
is for me.
Like,
It's good.
like Hunter had a good like one-on-one with us on like Thursday. Got really good with the Umpagata game and like the range and timing. And I
Yeah.
did the same thing with like Thomas yesterday. He doesn't have the timing down as well, but he's already getting the measurement and he's starting to understand like the game a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be interesting.
So at the moment, I feel like I'm putting more pressure on, but I'm still flinching with your shots.
Yeah.
Whereas before, when I was moving back, I could see the shot
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
At the moment, it feels like it's starting here.
Yeah.
So
And when
I'm
you
sort of like,
flinch, it means that you're panicking slightly, which also
Yeah.
means it speeds the shot up in your visual.
Yeah.
Because when you're calm, it looks like it's slow motion, and you can read it. And when you're panicking, it like teleports almost, and you're like, I didn't see that. What the hell? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I felt the whole time you're just here going. Boom.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. These are way shorter distance to just go bang like that. Like,
Yeah.
I can land with a bent arm half the time.
Yeah.
Where I feel like I have to have a straight arm for these, and the distance is so much more, and you can tell where it's coming from way before.
Yeah.
And here I'm just like bang. Yeah.
The other thing I was trying to work on was push cuts, as in like just stopping at the hand and walking in.
Yeah.
But every time I start to go in, you seem well defended. Like I haven't seen a spot where I've gone, oh, he's open.
Yeah, because I'm floating with my feet.
Yeah.
Because if I just stood there.
Yeah.
And did stuff, and that's it. If you
if I did a number 5
and I did that,
and then
that's
walked,
it. Yeah. And the problem is that half the time I'll actually leave that there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I haven't actually moved my hand at all.
So
I defend more with my feet than my arm. Because I
Yeah.
realised this was inviting Ray in with those push cuts.
Oh.
So like that's it, and I'll leave that there. And if you reach for it,
Well, I know
I
if
do
I
that.
go,
And that's how I get all these 5s, because my sword is still technically out, and I'm like, you going for that?
Yeah.
And then I just float and then do that. I'm like, yeah.
So in my head,
Yeah.
I thought, the other thing I do need to work on is just leave it there after a 5 and walk in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But every time I've done it with you, you've
That being
driven
said, like it's just another step in the counter game though, because like if
Yeah.
it's like if you left yours out and then floated back with the right foot,
Yeah.
and I've done like this, and then you went for the number 5 on me,
Yeah.
I can do that to that. Like I just have to be able to read when you go for it.
Yeah.
If I go here and then your hand disappears, mine has to disappear in the same direction.
Yeah.
And then I can try and come through with something.
Yeah, so it can be a good counter.
So that's it. So now you know that like I do so many of those number 5 like scoop shots.
Yeah.
And it's nearly always like, it's funny because you like to do the Reti-Rada horns of the bull side, and I like the wrist up one.
Yeah.
And like we both like doing those, but we both do the opposite one, so you can tell which one I'm going to do more often a lot of the time. But if as I went for that, you curled that up and then went stab.
Yeah.
Like, it's so reliant on me being ready.
Yeah.
For that and going, Jesus Christ, and then your hand should be up for that one.
Oh yeah.
Because chances that's going to go, and then it's like, and then that's where we start to get extended counter game a bit. But it's partial like hand counter defense, playing out here a little, as well as thinking still movement and head and hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. There's a lot going on. I know.
Oh yeah. That was part of bring it back, but leave it out.
You are right though.
And I was trying to do that.
The other thing is every now and then, just like even if you're going for this, just step with the back foot, and that completely messes up my pulgada range, and then makes me reliant on that and that as a spine deflection.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to move my left more.
Yeah.
I do need to have to step in.
That's something I've got to probably.
Every time
that's one of the main things I'm focusing on today. Is trying to make me go, all right, I'm
just
still
doing
this footwork.
But
I'm trying to get more center line.
I feel like your counters are stopped. Like every time I look, I go, oh no, he's about to come over or come under.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm walking into a trap.
That's why I'm not doing a lot of headshots at the moment on you, because you're doing the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'll go through and you're parrying it or knocking it off, and I'm going, oh crap, and that's coming back through. And even if I get that, you're cutting my hand or something, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, so you actually cancelled a lot of my offense because of your counter game.
Yeah.
And then now you're leading, you're doing offense, and you're finding that your offense is being countered by my counter game. So it's like whoever's leading is getting cut up more. Yeah. Which is what was happening up at Ray's place too. Like everyone's like, you lead, because everyone's like, well, come on man, the first counter's the easier one, like, or the one that leaves people most open. Yeah, but you've got to be good at leading. Yeah, you have to have the threat of leading, otherwise people will just walk you down. Yeah, otherwise they're thinking about their whole game, and they're just sitting there going, Yeah, exactly. Because like even like some of the lower ranks that are getting better at the gym for sparring, like even like Hunter, like, he's very fast and long. And he will just go in and out, like whipping it at me. Yeah. Until he realizes after like 30 seconds to a minute that I am just waiting. And as he whips it, I move my head, bump and bang, and that happens to him 2 or 3 times, jumping forward. And then he goes, I don't want to do that. Yeah. And then after that, because like at the beginning, I have to be really careful because he could whip it out and get me with one of those really. Oh yeah, they're very. So I'm very like covered up. But then even as he throws it, I actually drop and do this shit a lot. Where I'm trying to counter him, I'm going backwards. And the moment I see him go out of range a bit and go, what the hell? Yeah. That's when I'm like, all right, now I'm coming forward. Yeah. Bang. Annoy him. Like, exactly. And it makes him shell up a lot more because he's going, I can't attack or I'll die. So he goes to play defense, but then my counters are better. So and then I can lead. If I couldn't lead on that second part, he just kept chaining offense. Yeah, he just kept. So like, it's just interesting. So you are doing the right thing. It's just we got to just keep repeating it. Yeah. Yeah. But I knew that was missing. Yeah. So I had to do it. And you're starting to move your head and use your hand more. Yeah. Which is good. If you're finding that your head's still not moving enough, you're probably here or here too much. Once again, if you put this here, you'll notice your hand there and go, okay, I've got to get around that. It feels really annoying at first, and occasionally I was getting my fingers cut like on pulgadas. But as long as it's not. But it made me move my head more, and then after that, once I got used to moving my head, then I did put it there, and I'm still doing that kind of stuff. Okay. But when I realize it all of a sudden that I'm standing here, then I go, all right, that's a reminder for me to keep moving my head. Yeah. Because I can visually see that I'm in the middle then. But before I was moving it too far. Yeah. Like I'd get stuck down. Yeah, it's only very like narrow, the head movement. Yeah. Because I don't want like anything out of that little V really shifts your weight out. And now you're too planted. And then I'm planted. You lose the 60-40 of the weight distribution. Yeah. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, so like I said, there's a lot going on. You're juggling. I got my top finger on that. But I'm sliding in. And you waited. Yeah, that was good. As I like did my shot, I'm like, I fucked up. That was good. Oh, nice.
I was watching when you did that.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, it's the rollover.
Yeah.
And
you went, don't go for his hand.
yeah, I was watching. I thought, oh, that's that rollover.
And I realised, and I was like, he's not going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, and then I thought, oh, here comes the rollover.
Sorry, mate.
No, it was good, but I recognised. I'm going, oh, that's the rollover.
You knew what it was.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, if you go for that, that leaves it really open.
Yeah.
But I think once.
But I think I was faking it. Yeah.
Your head was still in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
So like I just went, I can power through that kind of because of the diagonal. Yeah. And I've just gone bang. Yeah. And like you got a partial block, but it would have taken.
Oh yeah, no, it was. Yeah. Oh, I just got it away.
Cheers. It's nice that it's not raining today.
Yeah, good.
Now I've said that. No. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That was just not.
That's not what I was aiming.
No, that was.
Sorry.
That was one of those.
Thumb first.
Yeah, it was just close, and I've gone on my hand, and I thought, oh, get off the line.
Where did they get you?
Oh, just under here.
Sorry.
Oh no, it was just you just cruising in. It was just.
Yeah, I was going for something else, but when you hit it, it like moved it.
Yeah, I'm just going, oh, get off the line.
You're all good.
I thought you were gonna hook it and come right over. So.
I'm not even sure what I was doing now.
It was just.
The throw out like almost startled me, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
and then me getting the body, I was like, oh, I wasn't aiming there.
Nah,
like, interesting.
It was just a mess. No.
Just.
I'm thinking, come under.
Yeah. I think I saw you shuffle forward.
Yeah.
And I think as you shuffled, I was like, that was the inch. I'm like, because we're in pulgada range. Like, yeah.
Okay.
You're making me think and react, and I can't repeat much at the moment.
Yeah, no, don't.
Oh, nice. That broken rhythm. That was really good. I thought you pulled it. You did two, and I was like, you won't do it. That was really good, man.
The first time I've actually moved.
That's what I was saying.
The back foot.
You did like a, and it looked
and
like
I
you were fully
went, other
outstretched,
foot.
and then you stepped, and I'm like, oh, god damn it. And I had my hand there, and I didn't even think of using it because I thought it retracted. You almost did what I did before, where I pulled back and then thrust and stepped.
Yeah.
Especially when you see the arm retract, you don't realise the foot has stepped.
Yeah.
And yeah, nice.
I was still worried about your weapon though, because I felt like I was very on line.
Yeah.
Like that was high.
You're always worried it's going to whip
shit,
up or do something or come across. Like.
So I wouldn't.
But no, that was good. That weird little stutter bait, and it's once again because you did like a shuffle, and it looked like you got extended.
Yeah.
And you stepped.
Yeah.
And they've gone. That's the max range, and they're already thinking of the next thing, not addressing it.
And I only stepped about that.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even a full step. It was just like a shuffle.
And once again, it's because I stayed on the middle. And I didn't think, I thought too much about my offense counter as opposed to going defense first, now offense. Always, it's like Langy talking about jiu-jitsu, like always position before submission. I need to get safely off the line before I do my own counter.
Yeah, otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, clash.
That was good, man.
Okay. Odd but good.
Yeah. Half the broken rhythm stuff is odd like that.
Yeah. Oh, just. Yeah, no, I was thinking get out. Yeah.
Oh, good parry. Got my top finger on that.
Oh, took off my thumb.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
It's good that already your movement's going better. You're just connecting now. You're doing the star now.
Yeah.
It's you retracting that's making me go forward, and you're getting the timing because now my weight's off.
Yeah.
That's good.
But your defence up here, you've cut my thumb, you've cut here.
Half the time I'm not trying to cut your hand.
No, I'm coming. That's what I'm saying.
I'm expecting it to like whip me in the head. So I'm doing it like in Australia.
Oh, okay.
But then I'm also moving my head. So half the time that's happening, and I'm like, oh, that was a nice like extra. Like I'm not even aiming for it. I'm trying to just block. Yeah.
Okay, going, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, like, luckily that's the whole Ilustrisimo system. Like all their defense is offense.
Yeah.
So like it's like even
each move you're doing. Well, I felt like a few of those I'm putting my own hand through, which is Ilustrisimo.
And that's what I felt like before. Some of these I'm leading with the hand, and you're just going cut, like you're moving, and it's just punching it, and you're like, ah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, cheers. You got me on that.
Not forced to go. Oh god.
You're over here.
I saw you just rolling up.
Yeah, please.
I'm going, that was badly timed.
I felt like driving into your head afterwards, but you'd already gone, oh no.
Yeah, I accepted it.
Yeah. My next thought was after I got your wrist was to then like clamp.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to just go clamp and like push it into you.
It felt like you were doing that.
I was coming over.
Yeah.
But it was also partially almost like a reverse pluma.
Oh, okay.
It's like I saw that almost.
Yeah.
And I was like, if that drove in, I was like, I can do that, move it, come through or something. I was playing around with a few different things.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, it was set up off that.
Yeah, it looked like you're just doing all
and that's what Ray said when he did the knife one. Because he's going, like, I do like that back. And he's like, even if it's still a headshot, he's like, I've done a roof block to that. He's like, but he's like, if I aim at the hand, it's the same motion. And I was like, okay, so like it's an accidental roof block as well as like a rolling counter.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. That's why I do like that across here more than out here.
Yeah,
this is okay, but it's very open. This is I can still do my stuff, but it's like extra defense just by being where it is.
Here I'm just I'm thinking of faking scalps.
Yeah. But
that's about I know I can come across and do the usual.
I think
but
here for outside. I mean not outside for more Corto. Yeah. Because the downside of this is you can clamp and bind me.
Oh yeah.
Because like if I'm here, it's not hard for you to check that and be like, oh crap. And then even as I like try to get it out, you still got all this here, and I'm going, oh no. Where if we're close range here and I'm here,
oh yeah, I can't do
that's what I mean.
If I try to parry that,
but for the long range, having that block is nice. Yeah. So like more, not even long range, it's more media. Yeah. Like the halfway range.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to be like close enough if you put your hand.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can do this. Like I feel really okay, and even if you like looped it, I'm like whatever. Like it's just.
I got nothing if you clamp that.
That's what I mean. So I do understand like the don't point it at them, like, and it's also not out here. So when you pulgada, it doesn't get knocked. Yeah. It means I'm against the wall. I'm not that flared or that flared, but I prefer this. Though off the hip. That on, it's not bad as well. Yeah, because it doesn't seem as dangerous. But it just gotta be aware when it's on the hip that you are actually in line for a number 5.
Yeah, you can cut there.
Yeah, and that's what Ray was saying. He's like sometimes it's better just be here because if they reach for it now, you're not gonna get it. Yeah. And then I can come back. Yeah.
Okay.
I was ready. So annoying, but I
had my hand ready. I moved my head off.
But that was the problem. You moved the hand, not the head. Yeah. The moment I saw your hand flinch, I was like, on the first one, I'm like, oh, cool. And then like,
I thought, I've got this.
It makes me think of Ray when he's just going bang, 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 bang. And we're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And he's like, move the head.
I actually thought I had that.
Yeah. It's almost exactly what you did to me before, that little
yeah, and then
because you do watch it.
Yeah.
Because and it's so, because you're like, flow, and then someone does that, and you zone in on the stutter so much. Like someone, and like I do the same. And I'm like, why am I focusing on that? But it just happens. Like.
But in my head, it actually said the words, "I've got it," because I could see it there. I thought, I've got it.
Yeah.
And that was wrong. If you hear I've got it, abort.
Say, Ray, John's in the zone.
I'm going. Yeah. That's a concussion.
Yeah, Kevin's like in the strike zone.
John's in the zone.
You're like, please don't.
Oh, I'm calling the ambulance as he says it. I'm just going, this is going to be ugly. He's in the zone. That's classic. Oh, I'm thinking of moving.
You moved that way, but moved your head into it.
Yeah.
So like you had the footwork, but you had to lean the way you're heading.
Yeah, I had to get out there, but
it's interesting. You almost stepped that way and leant in.
Yeah.
I know. That was funny.
I think it was.
Think of that as an outlier because that's the first time I've seen you do that.
I think it was because I was going for the shot, so I'm thinking get the shot.
I think you're moving away, but when you did that, it made your head.
Yeah, okay. And that's why I should always just move and then just do the shot.
That's what started helping me about 5 minutes ago. Was me just going, all right, he's now landing on these pulgada ones, is because I'm chasing too much for my counter shot. So I'm going I'm mostly trying to now focus on my head, hand and feet. I don't care about this now.
Yeah, leave it till last.
I realised that I've focused too much on the sword today and I was doing too much. I still want to do these.
Yeah.
But I was focusing so much on that and then trying to make sure my head wasn't on the middle whilst I did that.
Yeah.
I've been messing the distance up and my weight shifting.
Yeah.
And I've gone, okay, I'm thinking too much about the sword. I need to go back to this and my own pulgadas and.
Well, you're right. Well, that's why it looked odd.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that and go, head. And everything, just all.
No, it's exactly, but it's good that we're trying to implement that because Ray's right. That is very much like the Tan. And
I've got to do it.
The old man is very like in the middle, doing all of these stuff, and then the occasional flare and coming through, and but it's I can't let it completely overtake my entire game to the detriment of everything else.
No,
so I think at the moment we should just slot it in a bit more often.
Yeah. And
then just see if we can keep using it more often, but I do want to make it the base of what we're doing. But I think we need to build up to it being the base.
Yeah.
Put it in as one of the rotation for now.
Oh yeah.
Of attacks.
Just try to occasionally do it.
Yeah, and it's a lot now. Now I'm thinking as long as this is like on my ribs, which is good for like especially for the headshots and stuff. Yeah. I can think mostly about my feet and hand, and this kind of accidentally gets that sometimes. Like I just don't move it.
Yeah.
And then like whatever happens, I'm going here and I'm like, all right.
Well, that's it.
That's what I mean.
I'm
just not moving it at all now.
Yeah.
And it's when I was out here, you were cutting me heaps.
Yeah.
But when it's here, this cuts you. And I'm like, okay. So I think that's more of a passive thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to actively do it, and as long as I'm actively thinking about my footwork, distance, range, and timing, the measurement and timing of Ilustrisimo is like the key.
Yeah.
That this becomes just an extra passive like defense spike. But yeah.
Nice pie. That's me still.
Yeah. Did that get my helmet then? I don't know.
I don't know. Mainly your hand.
Oh, actually no, it would have been the nose as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, sounded different. I'm not used to these.
Yeah, you just hit the back with your hand. And I didn't move this. Yeah.
But once again, I'm moving this too much.
Yeah.
Because if you faked that.
Yeah, I should have done that.
That's what I mean. Like, as you do that, I should be falling. Like,
yeah, you shouldn't be there.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm moving my hand, which I shouldn't be. I should be moving my head and body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just 1 sec. Something's in here. That's just a hair. I was like, something's scratching my face, and I'm like, bug?
Yeah.
It's not a bad assumption in Australia to assume.
Oh yeah, no. And crawling.
I'm like, just don't be a spider. Oh, nice. Really nice. I know, it was good.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, once again,
like, the second I passed the center, like, you faked that,
yeah,
which made me go for it, and then you realised I passed the center, and that was perfect timing. That was really good.
That's how to do a fake.
Yeah. That's what I felt like I was doing to you before when you were dropping this.
Yeah.
I'd see it drop and it was going to bang like that. And I feel like that's what happened then. You saw me drop the tip past the center. I realised that's not pointed at you and went, oh, awesome. I was like, God damn.
Because that's one of the only times I've actually seen it and not felt threatened with a counter.
Yeah.
Because normally
once again, it's because you didn't stay on the center. You got off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that would have been pointed at you.
Yeah.
And if that was pointed here, you probably wouldn't have gone for it. But the moment it's pointed there, and you're going, oh, nice.
Clean run.
Yeah, exactly. So that was more your footwork getting you off the line, and you're also having the right measurement distance.
Yeah.
And you're just observing. Yeah, nice. That startled the hell out of me.
Like I said, that's the first clean run I saw all night. Because everyone else I'm going on the counters.
But when everything is done right, it just lines up like that. And you're like, oh, it's just there.
It's just there.
Done. And you're like, it's so frustrating when you get into that zone consistently and you're like, yeah, cool, this is how it is, and then you come back the next session and you can't get into it and you're like, what the hell, like, and you know, you're like,
don't see it.
Like you said, when it's there, you're like, I can see it and it looks slow-mo and I just react and everything's right. But then and I don't know if it's a range thing or if we're not making enough mistakes each. Like sometimes you just need to, I feel like I don't give you enough opportunities to make a mistake sometimes, and then when I back off you make more mistakes, and then that gives me the openings.
Yeah, that's
so
me
like
chasing.
it's not me actually forcing anything, it's just allowing you to do enough movements until you mess up.
Yeah.
And everyone's human, they will eventually be slightly off angle, 10 degrees off.
Yeah, they swing enough, it's going to happen.
Their weight shifting will come too far forward or something. Like it's something, people get complacent and then they get lazy. And they're like, yeah, I mean too.
Oh yeah, it happens, you're just waiting for someone.
That was really good, that's very illustrative, slightly off the line. The measurement timing, the second it passed the center line, and just bang. I was like, I didn't see it till it was like there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even have time to react for head, feet, or hand. Like I didn't see it till it was already on me. Yeah. That was good.
Nice if it happens. If I could package that.
Is that right?
The whole game you'd be going.
That's it. But no, nice man, nice. And that's it. It feels good when you do it. You're like, that felt right.
Oh yeah.
Like, even if on my side, I was like, I fucked up. That was completely right on your end. Like, yeah, nice. You're getting used to that trick now.
So I'm going, where are you off?
You're retracting, you're like, is he?
Yeah, I saw the gun come around and sit here.
That's
hold it.
And you've even gotten used to like the whole like fishtail thing.
Yeah.
Now you just get off because you're like, I'm not trying to guess which side it's on.
It's just a wobbling gun.
Move. Exactly. Actually, how are we going for time? Okay.
How is it?
It's hard to tell.
Oh, it's alright.
Resets each round. So what time we start like? It's just after 4:30, wasn't it? Oh wow, it's almost 6. Okay. Actually, I'll set an alarm in a minute.
Yeah. I'll have a break soon.
Yeah, as I say, go check on the dog next door. He's helping sit.
Oh, nice. That got me flat-footed.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. I was actually retracting. Yeah. And then I actually had to almost shuffle for it.
Yeah, but you did a little shuffle and I went flat.
I'm trying to not do those as much though. Yeah. They have been helping me land, but when I watch the video, I can see it. Like I'm telegraphing as I do it, but it's startling people because they're not expecting it. I don't know. It's interesting.
So I'm probably not reading it, but Ray would. Sort of thing, or,
I think it's just because of how close we are.
Yeah.
That if you try it from a further out range, it gets you killed. But I'm almost doing it, not expecting, as long as it's the initial part.
When I was moving,
when you're in the middle of the counters, it'll fuck you up if you do that.
Yeah.
So like if I do that as the initial.
Yeah.
And you dodge this.
Yeah.
And then now when you do whatever you do, I have to do the right footwork here.
Yeah.
And then step back and step again. Yeah. So now everything is that train track footwork. Right. So I think at the beginning, like, you already have the measurement. So if I step on my back foot and you just retract your front foot,
it becomes
it's a pulgada.
Yeah.
So I think that beginning part is almost like shuffle. You've now covered the inch of the pulgada, and now when we both step, now it's actually in range. So I think that's how I'm using it, but I'm relying on it too much now. So it's interesting. It's interesting. That's my main focus today, was try to get this going with the head movement and thinking mostly about that back foot and just check the footwork's okay.
I used to be able to read your feet better when I was doing more of that crazy motion.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be more upright and fight like this now. But I'm not seeing those.
I think you staying in motion is key for your game. You seem to be better with the timing and measurement when you're in motion. Yeah. But I don't think you need to move as wide as you used to.
I felt like
that used to spread your weight and you'd plant from it. And
so that was too much on the sides.
So I think being lighter on your feet and on your toes and being more upright is the right idea, but keep the motion going, because you seem very good at that. Yeah. Whenever you seem to pause seems to be when I get you with stuff. Yeah. Okay. And the hard part for you, I think, was when you increase your feet, head and hand movements, your weapon hand. But you almost, and if you're doing that, maybe just, it can keep moving as long as it's on your body, but you start to creep further and further.
There's too many shots.
Yeah, and then I just get like a little stab or a fire. Is that on? Yeah.
Oh, just went.
Oh, of course. Waiting for me to check. Hey, neither of us got caught. I was like, I'm just gonna step and see what happens.
And I'm thinking,
I was like, oh shit, that was waiting. But once again, you didn't try to address it with that. You used footwork, head and hand movement. Yeah. Which means I couldn't do my second and third I had planned, because I had 2 or 3 planned after that. And I went over halfway through and went, oh shit, he's still there. Because I thought you were going to try and like spine or block. Like.
No, I was actually worried you were going to take another step into it. Because I'm thinking, oh shit, because you look like you were just charging.
And that's what happened before when I moved forward and you moved forward. I was like, oh shit. Because I felt like my hand almost got to there. And I was like, oh no.
No, luckily it was that. So it didn't matter.
No, like I realised that like as that landed, my elbow was almost on my body when I stepped. And I was going to go. And you stepped as well, and I went, I'm so happy I didn't extend that. Like, as I realised, I'm like, if I had a knife, that would have still gone to the hilt. And I'm like, oh wow, alright, like. But I didn't expect you to step in, and I only just decided at the last second to step in myself. Yeah. But like, it's just interesting.
Not when you
I'm saying, can I just step in at the moment, and how, like, I know I'm in range, but can I react?
It's actually a good thing to do.
And once again, I feel like I'm floating in, and if they just lash out and float back, and then get my own, I'm like, once again, I feel like that's what Kevin and Ray were doing. They're starting close, going, come on, go for it, go for it.
As soon as you do the counters there.
Exactly.
Not rolling over me.
You at least recognise it now. I'm like, go for it.
Go for the hand.
No, you're all good, you're all good. Fuck. That was my hand.
Oh, I thought it went near your shoulder.
You're fine, I wedged it. Oh. You're good. Your face, I was like, wait. I'm like, oh, he thinks he got something else.
That looked like it was going straight for your collarbone.
Yeah, no, I flared that.
Oh, good.
And it went past like
that.
Yeah. Oh. I was like, why does he look so panicked? I'm like,
you look like you're walking
must have just missed me.
Seriously, I thought I got your shoulder.
I thought that was wider, but apparently not.
I didn't think you were going to drive in and say, you know, no.
I was thinking, I'm like, what don't I do?
Still
Then I went, this is where I don't step with my back foot. And I'm like, and that's where Ray startles the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we're doing this, doing that, and he just goes step.
Yeah.
And then just comes in and clamps and controls and does stuff. And I'm like, I need to get used to that, but it's also where you get impaled and the worst injuries.
Yeah, it was good.
But I'm starting to get used to like just little motions of moving, not relying on this as much, which is actually helping my knife heaps because I can't block and hide behind a knife. Yeah. So that is entirely knife.
Yeah, just getting straight out and around.
Coming in. Yeah, but no. Do you want to go check on the dog quickly or?
Yeah, okay. We'll just have a break.
Yeah, nice. That was really good. We'll keep going when you get back.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's good. This is fine as well because there's one bit that I hit like there and I felt a little, but this is pretty healed up now.
Oh, cool.
And that's alright. We'll get more. Like
that's